morning everyone. This is Dr. Anand Nandwani, Associate Professor in the Management Department at Management Education and Research Institute, New Delhi. Today I am going to discuss about ethical marketing. In such an intensively competitive environment, we all can understand the importance of this topic. So let's have a look at the introduction first. The word ethics originates from the Greek term ethos, signifying character, custom or habit. As time passed, it developed to symbolize the values that steer people and communities in ascertaining what is ethically right or wrong. Ethical marketing involves the promotion of products or services in a way that is truthful, clear, socially responsible, and honors consumers' rights and community values. It emphasizes enduring trust and customer relationships instead of immediate profits. Let's have a look at the core principles of ethical marketing, which are honesty, that is clear and truthful communication about products and services. The transparency, that is full disclosure of product information, including the potential risk or limitations. The fairness, that is avoiding deceptive practices, respecting consumer privacy, and ensuring the fair pricing. The social responsibility, that is the promoting sustainability, inclusivity, and social good. The customer respect, prioritizing consumer welfare and avoiding manipulations. So there are numerous benefits of ethical marketing. Let's take a look at some of them are building long-term trust and loyalty among the consumers. That enhances brand reputation and goodwill. It attracts socially conscious consumers. It reduces risk of legal or reputational harm. Ethical marketing in India goes beyond the compliances. It entails honoring cultural values, advocating for social good, and prioritizing customer welfare. There are various companies in the country which have demonstrated how to incorporate ethical values into their marketing approaches, showing that it is possible for businesses to be profitable while contributing positively to society. Let's have a look at the importance of ethics in marketing in the current global business environment. In the current interconnected and competitive global marketplace, ethical practices in marketing have become essential for fostering trust, sustainability, and lasting success. As consumer awareness increases, regulations tighten, and digitalization accelerates, ethical marketing strategies provide companies a considerable advantage. It helps in building consumer trust and loyalty, strengthening brand reputation, attracting socially conscious consumers, compliance with global regulations, enhancing employee morale, and attracting talent. Sustainability and long-term profitability, mitigating global risk and crisis, aligning with global values and trends. Please take a look at the ethics in marketing has shifted from being optional to becoming a strategic necessity in the global business landscape. By emphasizing honesty, openness, and social responsibility, businesses can create sustainable practices, they cultivate trust, and set themselves apart in a more competitive and value-oriented marketplace. Ethical marketing fosters a situation that benefits businesses, consumers, and society alike. Ethics is crucial in influencing how consumers, investors, employees, and other stakeholders view a brand. In the current competitive and transparent market landscape, ethical practices extend beyond mere legal compliances. They are essential for fostering trust and establishing a robust brand reputation. The role of ethics in building trust and brand reputation includes creating transparency and honesty. When a brand openly communicates its values, pricing, sourcing practices, and product ingredients, it strengthens its credibility. Ethical marketing ensures that businesses do not mislead consumers with false claims, exaggerated promise, or hidden risk. Consistent ethical practices strengthen relationships. Remember that trust is not built overnight. It develops through Consistent ethical behavior over time. When a brand acts in accordance with its stated values, it builds long-term relationships with the customers. Consumer advocacy and positive word of mouth. Ethical companies tend to have loyal customers who are more likely to become brand advocates. Satisfied, ethically treated consumers often share positive experiences with others, creating organic marketing through word of mouth. Consumers are more likely to trust brands that are socially responsible and treat their consumers fairly. Aligning with consumer values, modern consumers are increasingly socially conscious. They expect brands to align with their personal and social values, such as sustainability, ethical labor practices, and inclusivity. Ethical brands often build deeper emotional connections, fostering trust and enhancing reputation. Handling crisis and negative situations. Ethics is crucial during a crisis. How a brand handles adversity, such as product recalls, environmental damage, or public relations scandals, can determine whether it retains trust and reputation. Ethical responses that prioritize customer safety and transparency during a crisis help preserve trust, enhancing employee loyalty and brand ambassadors. Employees who are treated ethically and fairly become internal brand advocates. When employees believe in the company's ethical values, they are more likely to remain loyal, work harder, and represent the brand positively. Employee satisfaction and trust translate into better customer experiences, which further enhances brand reputation. Legal compliances and risk management. Ethical businesses comply with legal standards, which reduces the risk of lawsuits, fines, and damages to the brand's reputation. By avoiding unethical practices like false advertising or environmental harm, companies can reduce the chances of reputation damaging. Ethics is essential for establishing trust and sustaining a favorable brand image. In a time when information is easily accessible and consumers are more knowledgeable than before, ethical conduct fosters trust and loyalty that transcends products, attributes, and cost. Businesses that focus on ethics build trust with not just consumers but also with employees, partners, and the investors also. It guarantees enduring success and sustainability in the market. Let's take a look at the different perspective of ethical and legal aspects. There could be 4 different aspects. One aspect could be ethical and legal actions that are morally right and comply with the Indian laws. Second could be ethical but illegal actions that are morally right but violate existing Indian laws. The third could be the unethical but legal actions that are morally questionable but permitted by the law. Fourth could be unethical and illegal actions that are both morally wrong and against the law. Ethics in Indian business pertains to the commitment to moral standards and cultural values throughout all facets of business activities. It includes fairness, accountability, transparency, and respect for stakeholders such as customers, employees, society, and the environment. These ethical practices are heavily shaped by India's diverse cultural legacy, founded on philosophies such as dharma and ahimsa, which stresses conducting businesses in a manner that aids society and prevents harm. Example in the Indian business context could be the corporate governance, that is, ethical governance ensures companies operate transparently and accountably. Next is responsibility. The businesses in India often align their operations with the welfare of society and the environmental ethics. The Indian businesses are increasingly focusing on sustainability to maintain the balance between economic growth with the environmental protection. Employee welfare. The ethical businesses prioritizes the well-being and rights of their employees. The fair trade and consumer welfare. The ethical practices also involve honesty in advertising, fair pricing, and ensuring product quality. avoiding exploitation. The companies avoid practices like child labor or unsafe working conditions. But why ethics matter in Indian businesses? Because it influences the culture. Since it is rooted in the traditional values, ethics align businesses with societal norms and expectations. Regulatory framework, laws like the Companies Act, mandating corporate social responsibility, reinforcing ethical business practices. The long-term sustainability, ethical companies build trust, attract loyal customers and foster goodwill, ensuring sustained success. Thank you very much.